Hi, I'm Andrew Berman with the Mortgage News Network. We're here in New York City at the Mortgage Bankers Association Secondary Conference. I got David Lykken, who's the founder and CEO of Transformational Mortgage Solutions, also a host of Lykken on Lending, as well as just kind of I call you the consultant to the stars. All the big mortgage companies, the future stars of the mortgage business, they're all using you, which gives you a great perspective, and that's what I want to know. I want to know, David, what are people worried about? What are they excited about when you're talking from your clients?
That's good. Well, first of all, thanks for having me on and say hello to everybody out there.
Great seeing you.
Yeah, it's great to be with you. I admire so much what you're doing. What we're seeing that's really interesting is the millennial shift, and where it's shifting to is more and more towards an origination online. Yeah. Now, still they want to talk to someone at some point along the transaction, but what we're finding out is an increasing number of companies that are calling us to say, hey Dave, don't tell anybody, so I'm maybe doing something wrong here, but we're originating more loans off of Facebook than we did when we had direct mail years ago. And that's an interesting thing. Now what they're doing is they're using Facebook to draw them into their website. Then once they're in the website, what they do is they then draw them into an engagement through their website. So having online engagement through Facebook, drawing them in, and then going to online through your website, engaging them. That's the key. And a lot of people are stumbling with that. So we're approaching process. So the three things Marcus Lemonis talks about in the CNBC's program, my favorite program, it is people, process, and product, right? Well, you can't do anything about the products right now. They are what they are and in the marketplace. Sure. What we can do a lot about is how we work effectively with people and the processes in which we engage the people. Right. And that's where so many people are struggling. And those that are really performing in top excellence are really examining their processes. And they're diving into them, ripping them all apart, and reorganizing their engagement process. So it starts originations and it flows all the way through. And a lot has to do with how we communicate with people.
Yeah. So do you think that most more organizations in the mortgage business are going to be able to make this transformational shift? It's because you're talking about so going from direct mail and having actually old systems to now being Facebook. And listen, the users that are coming on Facebook, while they might want some touch and they might want contact, they want some hand holding, but they want technology. They want quick things, and they having to wait days for a decision, they just don't understand, especially when the data's already out there.
Oh, that's why Rocket Mortgages is so appealing to the millennials. Yeah. They have so many, they originate $7 billion in originations last year with Rocket Mortgages, one of the numbers I saw. I mean, that's extraordinary. And it's because they don't want to necessarily talk to people, or when they do want to talk to them, they want to talk to them on their time, on their terms, and it's all about engaging on their rules, not our rules. So a lot of people look at the process, they say, is going out and calling a realtors and builders dead? No, by no means. That's still a viable way to do it. But there is a shift, and what I'm concerned about is enough lenders are not recognizing that shift, or they'll recognize it too late. So it's important to begin to examine your process, examine how you're engaging the customer, and do so with some of that, and at least in the back of your mind. And as you do so, you're going to see a pickup on your online business.
That's fantastic. Listen, I know you're running off to a Fox News interview, and I say that only because I could say we scooped Fox before they got him. But let me ask you, what about the small guys? What about the mortgage brokers, the small mortgage bankers who don't have millions of dollars to invest in technology? How are they going to compete with the Rockets?
Well, so what's so nice about this is there's so many new applications out there and tools that are so affordable. One great example is Perfect LO. It is a very affordable tool, and I'm not advertising them. I have no contractual relationship other than friends with them because they're really got some cool technology. It's so affordable. It's on a SaaS basis. In other words, service as a service, the systems as a service, or solutions as a service, whatever SaaS stands for. I'm forgetting right now. But anyway, what it does is allows you on a transactional basis to take in this top technology that millions of dollars have been invested into. So I'll tell you this, I'm more bullish about the small little guy than I am about some of the bigger companies. The bigger companies can't seem to get change enough. It's turning the aircraft carrier around. Whereas you'll find the smaller guys who are very innovative and very adaptive to the new world that they find, and they can move quickly, and the technology is there for them to take advantage of it.
almost like the destroyer in the fleet
Yes,
compared to the.
yeah, exactly right. Yeah, or the PT boat. Yeah,
Great. Fantastic. Listen, David, I know you're a very, very busy man at this conference. Thank you so much for taking the
bet.
time to meet with us.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, Andrew. Blessings, brother. All right.
And I'm Andrew Berman with the Mortgage News Network. Thank you for watching.
This is Mortgage News Network.